I'm not a computer printer. I don't have an idea and then just transcribe it onto whatever surface I'm working on. You sit down with raw materials. You have this idea in your head of what it is that you want it to be, and it's blank. I'm working it out so much in my head that I'm not even getting started on it. It seems kind of impossible. All that is self-doubt. In the past 4 years, I've really picked up riding again, at least just for commuting. It's more labor intensive, but I think mentally it activates parts of your mind and your imagination that you're not using otherwise. It doesn't feel like I'm closed off from my environment. I'm actually part of it. This is one of my favorite drawings. And then this one. I really like this girl. She's saying two different things at the same time. And she's also speaking about something maybe a little bit heavier. I can be extroverted, but I would rather spend time by myself. With art making, you can be separate for the process of making it and do it in private, stew around in your own solitude. And then you get to share that with an audience, and that's kind of exciting. When I was 24, I found out that I had rheumatoid arthritis. Staying active is one of the things that lessens the effects of it. It's kind of like the movie Speed, where like if the bus goes under 60 miles an hour, it blows up. If you stop moving, it gets worse. Continuing to stay active and continuing to move around is actually better for it. I grew up in a homeschooled BMX racing family. We just traveled around to different races up and down the East Coast. I was a little bit more timid. I had a really bad fall when I was 18 and just kind of lost my fire. My bike was my freedom. When something is that big of a part of your life, I missed that. I didn't realize how much I missed it until I got back on my bike. I thought it was just going to be a way to get from here to there, but it ended up becoming this thing that reconnected me with a part of myself that was more adventurous. To trigger creativity, all I have to do is go for a bike ride. Sometimes people think that art and athletics also is just this thing that's like given to people from the gods. Either you have it or you don't. Doubt comes and goes. Really, it's just about taking the first step, making the first mark, finishing a workout or finishing a long ride or finishing a painting. There's this feeling of climbing a mountain. Looking back and saying, I started this thinking that I couldn't do it, and I did it.